Hi Gemini rising suns and moons, welcome to your July prediction videos. And I apologize, I forgot my microphone, so you might hear the wind or the cars. And I will try to speak as loud as I can so that you hear me well. Okay, so I wanted to mention something that is very important. We are starting the month already with Jupiter in Leo and Mercury retrograding in Cancer, and since those transits just happened in the end of June, they are very important, and you might want to check that June video, because I go into some detail about what you can expect currently, because it's happening currently and you will feel those energies now probably the most, because Jupiter ingresses into Leo, and ingresses feel very intense in the beginning actually. Okay, anyways, I picked 4 events for this month, and the first one we have not so soon, it's after 2 weeks, it's on the 14th and it's happening in Cancer, and that is new moon, and it's happening next to Mercury retrograde, and it's on the 21st degree and in the 2nd house. Okay, so new moon is about some news or new dynamic that lasts very shortly, I would say, and it's happening in your 2nd house with the retrograde Mercury. So you will need to revise your property, your finances, your bank accounts, and there might be something very important that you need to change, because not only Sun will highlight the Mercury in your 2nd house, but also it's a new moon, so I think that's quite a significant change. And because it's new moon, so it gives this new energy. So maybe a new bank card. That's such a silly example and so unimportant, but that's just one symbolic thing that can happen, and you will see in your life that you can somehow relate other things that are related to your property. So maybe you get that new bank card, but also something, let's say at your home you need to buy something new to fix something. This is so typical, to buy some things, to spend your money on something because it needs fixing. And since it's in Cancer, it can be a Cancer related purchase. So home, I mean you can buy a home, but I don't think you're buying a home during Mercury retrograde. That's very not advisable. But yes, you can expect some fixing purchases related to your home. Fixing kind of purchases, like to fix something. Okay, what else? I think that's all, because yeah, 2nd house is what you have, your belongings and things like that, and make sure to take care of your belongings. And I'm not saying this because of this new moon, I'm saying because Mercury is retrograding in Cancer already, so this is more like about this retrograde. But anyways, good news, because the 2nd event that I picked is Mercury going direct in the same Cancer, in the same 2nd house, and it's going direct on the 24th. And I need to check which degree, because I remember everything except which degree, and it's the 16th degree. So, because maybe it matters to you which degree it is, I have something next to the 16th degree of Cancer, so it might be important. Anyways, so you will not worry about the purchases or about your financial situation, because you will see that it finally gets going. Like you're not losing money, you're not having to worry about those belongings or that, I don't know, bank situation. Maybe you don't have to worry about those things, and maybe it caused some disturbance and like it was not the most pleasant, but you'll feel at peace from the 24th. And anything regarding agreement with family members regarding some purchase or regarding home, this kind of situation, if you have that, if you have tensions with your family regarding property, that will also get resolved and you will get peace. Actually, like, I would just say for every sign this affects family matters in some way, and for you it's about the property, so you know, for every sign it's a positive timing regarding family members and matters. Okay, the next one is Saturn retrograde. Saturn turning retrograde in Aries on the 26th of July, and it's happening on the 14th degree of Aries, obviously, and it's in the 11th house. Okay, so you know, you're a Gemini, you love being with friends, you love interacting, and you probably have many friends that's just impossible that you don't have. But because Saturn went into February, you might have noticed there's one and another disappointment maybe, or some situation where you feel like your friends are acting in a strange way, which never happened before. So you will see that these things can kind of intensify, or you just look back and think, why are my friends like this? Like, what's going on? And I do not have good news, like they will not change and things will not blossom again and just be super great. But it's the time for you to rethink what you can change within yourself to feel at peace about how they act. And of course, it's always about ego problems in any case. So you can let's say accept that you have to be less selfish, or like you have to really let go of some ideas regarding your friends, or you have to let go of friends. Actually, Saturn is one of the cutting planets. Like it separates you from something, and Saturn here can highlight some sort of separation from a friend or from a friend group or community. And Saturn is not doing this to disappoint you. Saturn is doing this for you to reflect on other things that might be important in your life, or to reflect on how you can handle this situation next time, or for you to reflect on your self-worth and confidence. This is another topic, but Saturn, when Saturn does something very cruel, it's not because it wants you to suffer. It's because he wants you to realize that whatever you thought you needed, you don't need it, because maybe you have to change within yourself to attract better things. But anyway, sorry, I should make a Saturn video, because in every single prediction video here I'm just going into depths about Saturn, and that's so unnecessary. So anyways, this is about your friends and maybe separation, or maybe some sort of reflecting on your friendships, because something could have disappointed you a bit earlier, or maybe now. Anyways, full moon in Aquarius on the 29th, and it's happening on the 6th degree of Aquarius, and it's in your 9th house. So I guess you're going on a trip, a long distance travel, and maybe Either it's very fulfilling, like the moon is fulfilling itself when it's full, or it's very emotional because maybe something is, you know, not satisfying you completely. And especially if you travel with friends, if you go with friends, there can be a situation, and that's very strange because this coincides with Saturn. If you travel with friends, maybe there will be a situation where you feel let down or disappointed, or like your friend is not making a rational decision. Yeah, or maybe that friend is very cold because moon in Aquarius is just such a detached energy. Maybe you're very emotional and sensitive, and whatever friend does during a travel, or not even a travel, maybe a foreign friend, not necessarily a travel, could be a foreign friend, maybe you just feel like, that's too cold of them to say these things, so you're a bit sad and things like that. So yeah, I think that will be all. Maybe some of you will receive some answer from university. That can happen. Yeah, that can happen. Some sort of development and the final stage of something related to your university matters. Okay, that will be all, and thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe, please hit the like, please share with your friend if you still have them. I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. Yeah, anyways, share with that one friend that you still have. I'm really sorry. And thanks for watching, and see you next time in August.